Yes, music your background, Superwoman by Zakia. We'll be getting into the conversation soon.
It's not just big on those beats, you know.
Zakia.
Yes, as I said before, she's a Ghanaian born in Russia. She started performing during her high school days and spent most of her university days performing cover songs on stage. Discovering her talent for moving people with her music and stagecraft. Zakia decided to return to Ghana after achieving a master's degree in political science to take up music as a full-time profession. That's a brave one. According to her, she sees an opportunity in Ghana music industry where there aren't enough female talent or female artists. Yes, as you can hear, her music is also refreshing. We've listened to a couple. Her sound can be described as soul. The lyrics of her melody are melancholic at the same time. She will tell us more. Stay with us. Yes, and now to the moment we've all been waiting for.
It's not just big on those beats.
Yes, you've been waiting to hear her lovely voice.
Zakia.
Hello, Zakia.
Hello, Empress.
You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Well appreciated. Okay. So you have a reading for us, right?
Yes, I do have a reading for you.
Okay, so let's have the reading.
Okay, I'll be reading from The Alchemist. It's by Paulo Coelho. Forgive me if I didn't get a name right. Paulo Coelho.
No, it's a noun, so you can
Yeah.
pronounce it
Yeah.
the way you can.
The Alchemist. So here it goes. I'm the king of Salem, the old man had said. Why would a king be talking with a shepherd? The boy asked, awed and embarrassed. For several reasons. But let's say that the most important one is that you've succeeded in discovering your personal legend. The boy didn't know what a person's personal legend was. It's what you've always wanted to accomplish. Everyone, when they are young, knows what their personal legend is. At that point in their lives, everything is clear and everything is possible. They are not afraid to dream and to yearn for everything they would like to see happen to them in their lives. But as time passes, a mysterious force begins to convince them that it will be impossible for them to realize their personal legend. It's a force that appears to be negative, but actually shows you how to realize your personal legend. It prepares your spirit and your will, because there's one great truth on this planet. Whoever you are, or whatever it is that you do, when you really want something, it's because that desire originated in the soul of the universe. It's your mission on earth. They were both silent for a time, observing the plaza and the townspeople. Then the old man spoke again. Why do you tend a flock of sheep? The boy answered, because I like to travel. The old man pointed to a baker standing in his shop window at one corner of the plaza. You see that baker? When he was a child, that man wanted to travel too. But he decided first to buy his bakery and put some money aside. when he's an old man, he's going to spend a month in Africa. He never realized that people are capable at any time in their lives of doing what they dream. He should have decided to become a shepherd, the boy said. Well, he did think about that, the old man said. But bakers are more important people than shepherds. Bakers have homes, while shepherds sleep out in the open. Parents would rather see their children marry bakers than shepherds. In the long run, what a person thinks about shepherds and bakers becomes more important for them than their personal legend.
Wow.
Yes.
That's quite interesting. Tell us, why did you choose this book?
Why did I choose this book? To be honest, I
Yeah.
did not choose this book. I'm not that smart. I went to visit a friend.
Okay.
You know, there was nothing on TV. The book was lying around. I took it, opened the first page, fell in love, put it in my bag, and I came home. All right, confession. Yes.
But it's a good book.
It's a
classic.
fantastic book. And
Yeah,
since
it's a
then, I
good-
have fallen in love with the book. It's become like my Bible, and I read it all the time. You know, it's an amazing book.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go into your music career. How did it all start for you?
Well, I've been singing for as long as I can remember. I think when we were in primary school, like some friends and I, kind of like, we just got together and then we just came up with a silly song. And that was that. Till I went to high school, and then there was the, like Fanta Fan Festival. It came, and I never really even thought I could sing. I don't know what pushed me to, but I decided, to go try out. So I went to try out the Fanta Fan Festival, and I won. And I remember my dad was like, you know what, maybe there's something there. And I was
You
like,
won.
Yeah, I won the
And how was it for you?
It was amazing. I was like, 16? I won some money. I couldn't even open a bank account. But the fact that I did something that people liked, I'm like, maybe I should start paying attention to this. And then
If you had won, that means that you are that good.
Well, I hope so.
So you were granted a scholarship to study in Russia.
Yes, I was.
And you studied
Political
science.
yes.
Okay. How was it? I know there are supposed to be conversations to be had on studying abroad.
Yes.
So how would you want the conversation to go like? Because there are things to be, discussed. And it's like we are not discussing it. So you've had some experience. So how do you think the conversation should go before people venture to study outside?
Well, to be fair, I would have had to study here to be able to compare. But then I would say that it's definitely been it's been a great experience because having a Ghanaian background, at least, even if not having like the tertiary education background, I have an idea of what living in Ghana is like. And I think that when you go outside, it exposes you to how like the other part of the world lives. It exposes you to how things are done. Let me give you an example. I can't throw rubbish out for the life of me. Like whenever I go out and I have any tissue, any rubber, I put it in my bag and I come home.
Okay.
And it's a habit that I picked out there. And going to school outside also, I think that it kind of helps you to think a little bit more outside the box. I think like in Ghana education, we are being kind of like coached to pass exams, whereas outside, for example, for like the school I went to, right? When we have exams, for example, we have like 5 main topics that we are going to be like examined on. So it's not even like questions where you have to go chew and pour.
Yeah.
So the teacher tells you that these are the 5 topics. Go read under the 5 topics. Then when you go into the exam hall, the lecture hall, then you pick a slip of paper. It's kind of like the lottery. So you get to pick question 1, question 2, or whatever, and then you write as much as you can on that topic. And then you meet the teacher face to face and you defend your answer orally.
Wow.
Exactly. So this is not chew and pour. So I think it helps you to kind of think outside the box, and and that I think would make you smarter. So I think that if we are going to have conversations about studying outside, it definitely has its benefits. And I think at one point, everyone should try to send their child out for at least, even if it's for 1 year or for one, for something. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't do this. About the book. Yeah. I think I got your question a little wrong because I was thinking like, how did I come by the book? But why did I pick it?
Yes.
Because this is too important for me to just brush it away.
Okay.
I picked it because when I read a part about the personal legend, which is what I read out, it resonated so much with me because I'm on this path where everyone thinks I'm crazy. Okay.
Wow.
I went outside, I got a first degree, I got a master's degree, I got a scholarship to do my PhD, which I turned down. and then I come here to become a singer. And then, so when I came, things always take time to work out. I was in that period when I went to my friend's house and I picked a book, like I said. And then I just happened to open to that page, and I feel like it was speaking to me.
You could relate to
I
it.
could relate to it because you said the old man said, there's a shepherd and there's the baker. Both have the same dream, right? Of
Yes.
traveling the world. But one decided to own a bakery first. Bring it back to our everyday real life. Somebody wants to be a singer, but they want to have a job first.
Yes.
Oh, let me go get a 9 to 5.
Because they would
Say-
ask you.
They would
You
ask
are
you.
a singer. What else do you do?
That's what my mom would say, why don't you get a job, save some money, and become a singer? So it's like the baker. So he's going to be a baker. Then before you know it, you are 80, if you are lucky, or you are 90, right? And then what? Life is done. Or you could take the risk and become a shepherd. You won't have a home. You travel around. People probably will not respect you. Because like he said, people respect the bakers. They have homes. They have stable incomes. I could have decided to go work in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or as a consultant somewhere or as a bank, have a home, have that respectability and be like, I am the this and this of that. But I decided that I was going to walk this path. And in doing that, I'm following my personal legend. And for me, that has always been important because there's that calling that I have tried to, I've called it a curse at times. When I have tried, I'm like, I'm going to look for a job. I don't care about music. I don't,
Passion.
But then when I get to the job, it's like a calling. I can't let it go. So for me, my blessing and my curse is being so in tune with what I was supposed to do that I have burnt all my bridges. I'm not getting a job. I don't care what anyone thinks. I mean, I told my mom if people ask her what I do, she should come up with whatever she wants to come up with. Like, I don't even care anymore. Like, you have to say something respectful. I'm a singer. What else do you do? As if that is not work enough. Do they know what's sweet? Do they know how much work goes into producing a song? So that's why this book, I feel like everyone should read it. It should give you the courage to follow your personal legend. And it will let you know that God is on your side when you follow your personal legend. The universe is on. That's what God wants you to do. Everyone is always talking about what's my mission on earth, what's my purpose on earth. Your purpose is to do that thing that is in your heart, because no one teaches you that.
That's true.
You have siblings from the same womb, from the same father, and yet one of you loves football, one of you loves to cook. No one in my family sings. If that is not magic enough, I feel like what other confirmation do you need that that's what you're supposed to be doing? You have 2-3 kids and they each want to be something different. How can you, like, that alone should be like, wow, that must be something from above,
Okay, we'll get into that.
I'm so passionate about my book.
We've already discussed the learning. What about the living conditions? Because we've had a lot of stories about students studying abroad, and then they go through quite an experience.
Well, I think it depends on what country you go to, right? So, like, Eastern Europe, Russia, they do have, like a problem with racism, if I'm going to be very honest, where they're not used to seeing like a lot of people our color, so they don't know how to react to it. So I've had people come up to me in the subway asking to touch my skin because they wonder if it's gonna wash off. I mean, this is not cine, this is like real life. I have gone to the mall and have people follow me with their cameras on, trying to video me just to see, like, I don't know, like, I used to be offended till I understood that they just do not know. They've never seen a person like me. Of course, some of them can get a bit violent, especially towards the men, the black men, where they want to beat you up. So outside there, and like I said, if you're in Russia, you probably have to be a little careful with where you go, what you do. But then in all, I had an amazing experience. I had a Russian roommate. I had a Russian boyfriend.
So that means you learned some Russian.
I learned a lot. No, you have to learn Russian. That's the thing about going to study in Russia, that the first year you have to go to Patfak. Patfak is preparatory faculty, where you learn Russian fluently. Because you're going to be tutored exclusively in Russian. They are very proud people. They don't speak English.
So was it easy for you to make friends with them?
For me,
locals or international students?
For me, so my school was People's Friendship University of Russia. It's the biggest international school there. We have students from over 100 countries all over the world. In my class, I had there was Mao. I think Mao was from South Korea. Then this guy from Cambodia. We had Chinese, but we had Vietnamese friends. So like so I had like so I had friends from all over the world. And my school was structured in such a way that they wouldn't put you in a room with someone from your own country. So you definitely have to be with another international student. And that was interesting as well.
Okay, so how easy was it for you to locate the African shops?
Um,
Get some African food to eat?
First off, there were no African shops. The closest to the African experience was an Indian shop on campus.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the closest. And they would have some beans and stuff. But some of the African students were smart, right? So when they went home for holidays, they would bring, shito, fufu fly, like the grano paste and other African produce, and then they would come and sell it. I even had a friend, Phyllis from Ghana, who, yeah, Phyllis, I'm choking you, who would actually make kinky.
Oh.
Yeah, she didn't have the kinky. I don't know what she used to wrap it. Yeah, I think she used foil or whatever. So people got creative. So she used to make kinky and she would sell it and it would sell out. So we were just, it was us taking care of each other, like even if you wanted braiding hair, someone had to be coming from home and then bring braiding hair. Or if they were smart, they'll bring a lot of it and then they would sell, like the, and like braiding
So
hair,
how long
relaxer.
have you been back?
I've been back for 5 years now.
So how has it been transitioning?
It's been challenging to say the very least. I missed Ghana while I was out, and I came to Ghana, and Ghana is beautiful. The food is beautiful, but it's a different climate. I think I got a little too used to Russia, and then I love Ghana, but when you come back, it's like, it's like the clock or the veil from your eyes has been taken off, and then you come and see things that you need to be worked on, and you become a little bit more impatient. And then people here don't understand it. They think you are being difficult, but it's because you've seen that things can be better.
I know.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, let's talk about your music. What inspires you to write songs? What inspires you?
I would
Especially
say
the theme. The theme in
yeah.
the song, yeah.
I don't know. I think for me, I would say, like by my life, by the things I go through. If you, if you listen to all my songs, they are all very different. I think Look at Me is talking about, how I've now arrived, I've made it. But I think the running theme in most of my songs is like motivation and, and inspiration. And I think my music is inspired by where I am at any point in my life, right? And what I'm feeling. And the way I create is that I don't even plan what I'm going to write. I just allow it to come to me. So it's kind of like, like speaking in tongues, I like to call it, where I just sit down and allow myself at that moment, whatever I'm feeling, it just comes and it's true. So if maybe what I've been feeling the past week is love, because I've probably fallen in love or whatever, then the song I'm going to create this week is most likely going to be that. If I'm in pain over something that has gone wrong, then that song is going to come out of that pain.
Okay. You're singing in Wale. How has been the reception?
Fantastic. My people have been so supportive, and I've been amazed, and I think that it was a very good call that I made to sing in Wale, because we do have Wale artists and all that, but for me to have joined the train, I think for them, it's something that they, feel proud of. Especially when you're in Accra, you have access to certain opportunities here, and then I'm able to project the music onto a higher platform. But people have been very, very proud, and I would like to do more to shine the spotlight on my hometown. Yeah.
So are you independent or you are under a label?
I'm an independent artist.
You do everything on your own?
This is Company Z.
Company Z.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go for a spot of music and then we'll come back for more.
The affection sound.
I will come.
The new Africa is fresh, creative, and energetic. And I love Africa Global Radio.
Music in your background by Zakia. She calls it Promise. The Promise. And remember, WFM 93.5 is carrying this program live in Wa. WFM in Wa is carrying this program live. WFM 93.5. In case you just tuned in, we're having a conversation with Zakia. Once again, welcome to the studios of Africa Global Radio.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so we're discussing how you produce yourself. So take us through what you do.
Okay, so I create the lyrics and the melody myself, but the beat making, which is what we call, the production of the song, that is done by this amazing guy called Gajesbeg. Yeah, Gajesbeg is all the way in Ashaiman after Michelle.
So
Camp.
big up to you, Gajesbeg.
Big up to Gajesbeg. So he's produced like 4 of the 5 songs. I think 4 of the 6 songs that we have today. So what the production process is like, when you look at the song structure, there's the lyrics, there's the melody, and there's the actual instrumental, or what they call the beat. So for me, at any point, I can get a melody. Like I was in the shower the other day, I'm literally just, minding my own business, taking a shower. And then I start humming a melody. And then along with it, words. For me, when a melody comes, it comes with words. And it was based on a feeling I was feeling.
Okay.
I immediately put a towel on. Reach for my, ran out to the bedroom, reach for my phone, and then I just had to record the melody down. So once I recorded these melodies, then I make a date with a beat maker, so beat maker, which is Gajesbeg in this case. So I go to Gajesbeg, I'm like, Gajesbeg, this is the melody I have. Then he plays it out on the keyboard, and then we then develop it. He makes it into like a fully structured beat. Then I add more lyrics to it, and then I come and sing, and that becomes a song. We've also had a lot of times where we just go to the studio. I'm like, you know what, like just like freestyle anything for me, because he's a great keyboardist as well. So he starts playing something on the piano, on the keyboard, and then whatever melody or whatever lyrics I have at that time, I just start singing. Like the Promise that just played, that is one of the most special songs for me. I'm not supposed to have a favorite, but
Yeah, because most musicians say they don't have a favorite.
it's probably just PR. Everyone does have a favorite. Thank God I don't have a label, so I'm unfiltered, man. I just say it.
Okay.
So I have a favorite, this song,
Okay.
because this song, I was just there. I think I was feeling sad, and then I'm there. Then the melody starts to come. I take out my phone, and then the whole song comes to me in like 4 minutes. So I have the raw file here where I just recorded the melody with my voice for 4 minutes. The whole song. It's never happened before. Normally, I'll probably just have a word or two, and then I'll grow it. This one, the whole thing came. So a friend of mine, Isaac. Isaac is the one who played the guitar in there. Isaac, thank you. Then I called Isaac. He came and then, he listened to what I sang, and then he played the guitar, and then we went and recorded it. So for me, that's how it happens. It just I'm very in touch with my feelings. Someone said recently that I leave a lot in my head. So I'm very in touch with my feelings. Whatever I'm feeling, I allow myself to sit in it and just feel it. And then out of that comes whatever, if it's a song about sadness. So I don't actually even plan. I don't say now I'm going to write a fat song or a slow song or a sad song or a happy song. It's just whatever I am feeling, it will come to me in melody form. I will record it, and then I'll drive all the way to Michelle Camp. That's because Gadisberg and I have that connection, and that for me is very important, because a lot of producers would want to create their beat for you and give it to you to go add your voice to it. It doesn't work with me, because when you give me an already created beat, all I hear is you on it. It sounds like a complete work of art to me. So I need to be able to create like, this is it, and then we make it together. And he's the only one who gets that, and he's the only one with whom I have this connection. So I drive all the way from Adenta House and down to Michelle Camp. That trip is like almost 2 hours.
Yeah,
and then
I
we go
know.
create that magic, because it is worth it.
So what triggers your creative juices? What triggers them?
Like I said, it comes.
It just
comes. Yeah, it
comes.
just comes. At any point, I could be driving, I could be taking a shower, we could be having a conversation, and it comes. And I think that when you allow yourself to be in tune with your, with your inner, yeah, it's Russian for inner eye. How do you say it in English? Like, when you allow yourself to be in tune with your true self, you would get, ideas at any point where you are, and you just need to listen and then pay attention to them.
Okay, I've seen some face painting in your blogs and in your pictures.
Okay.
Very, very beautiful.
Thank you.
What inspired that?
Okay, so the face painting on my face, the white thing,
Yes, the white
is
thing.
actually pictures from the music video for one of my songs.
Okay.
Oh, that song is great. That song is completely in Wiley. It's called Anna Singing.
Ah,
I think
okay.
you played it at the beginning. Or
No,
we were talking about it rather.
No, we're talking about it,
Yeah.
but we'll play it. We'll play it later.
Yeah, so we shot the music video like 2 weeks ago. It's not ready because these things take time. But then we wanted to create like it's a very African traditional song. So for the look, so the whole look was very traditional African.
Yes, it
the
is.
face painting. We had a bonfire where there was a guy dancing the fugu and the smoke, and it was amazing. So I can't wait for the world to see that.
You do so much for a woman, and then your blog. I've also seen some interesting reads on your blog.
Yes.
What inspires the blogging as well and the vlogging as well?
And the vlogging. So I like to write. I'm an all-round creative. I think I started writing before I even knew I could sing. And I write, I sing, and I talk. I talk a lot. If you don't get me off here. So when it comes to the blog, again, like I said, I just allow myself to feel, and like I see, like there's so much going on around in society.
That's true.
And one thing I realized about Ghana that I don't think I like very much is that people don't express themselves. We don't express. Okay, everyone is like there's like a format everyone is supposed to fit into, right? You don't say certain things. You don't go outside of a box.
Yes.
You need to be proper. But we know behind closed doors a lot of things happen. And I allow, so when I decided to create a blog, I called it BWB Diary. BWB means beauty with brains.
Okay.
And then diary. I wanted to take the world inside my diary. So these are things I would have written that would be private for me. But I feel like I want to be bold enough to tell people how I'm feeling. So there are articles that are about love, relationships, and about life in general. So it just whatever I think about relationships that I know that my friend wants to say. Some of them are also experiences from people I know that I know they wouldn't have the vim to say these things. So I'm going to write it down and put it in a blog. And people read it and then they private message me to say, wow, like as if you were in my head. I'm like, that is my job. I think as an artist, our job is to speak for everyone. That's why you could listen to a Celine Dion song and cry and relate it to what you are going through right now, as if she knew you personally, because she is being true to herself, and lots of people cannot do that. So as an artist, our jobs is to be the voices of the people and to say the things that people are too afraid or too shy to say.
And the cooking skills as well on the
Oh, as for cooking,
so
I like to cook. I like to cook a limited number of dishes. I cook very great granola soup.
okay.
Yeah, I cook very great granola soup. And I just wanted to show. So the vlogging, the whole idea behind the vlogging was to take people behind the scenes to see what I do.
Okay.
You know, when I'm not working, and then sometimes I like to cook. So I took people behind the scenes. Yeah,
That's just like a reality TV.
it is like reality TV, because a lot of people say, "Oh, you don't look like you can cook," like as if you need to look a certain way to cook. So I decided, I
That's
know,
the
right?
question. That's the question.
Yeah. So if you look at my vlogs, there's cooking, there's eating. One of them, I went to KFC. I bought a bunch of food, sat in the car, and just talked. So I'm just very real. I try to be as real as possible in everything I do, and I like my art to be a means of self-expression, which I hope also speaks for other people.
Okay. You are into showbiz. So we've
Generally.
spoken about the show part of it. What about the business side? How is it going?
Well, okay, the thing about being an independent artist is that it means that you are your own financer, you are your own manager, you are your own, like you bring the ideas, you execute them, and then you take all the risk, right? So, everything, nothing is free. Like, the ideas are free, the melody I sing is free. I'm so sorry. The melodies are free. But then when I go to the studio to go record, I have to pay for the studio. I have to pay the producer. The music video, I have to pay for it.
That's true.
And then when the song is ready, you have to pay to promote it, to put it up on TV, radio. It's all a lot of money. And honestly, what I've done is that it's taking me long because I was trying to get all the money before I started. And I realized that was taking time. So I told myself, if I have this amount of money to go record one song, I'm going to do it. I'm taking it one step at a time. And I've not yet started making money back yet, because I just premiered the first song, I think, less than a month ago. And I'm dropping like a song every 2 weeks. That is the plan. To the end of the year, I want people to see what I can do. You have to put yourself out there for people to see what you can do. Then when they like it, then they'll call you and then they'll pay for you to come give you some more of that. So for now, it's more about investment. And then hopefully I'll make money back when I start getting gigs. So please, you people, you have to call me for gigs.
Yeah, they will call you. They will call you. But for you to entice them, then you have to give us an acapella so that they will know that, yeah, this is what we are getting if we pay Zakia to sing at our event. So let's have an acapella. Which song of yours would you like to sing?
I think, let me do an acapella from Winner.
Winner.
Yeah, Winner. I love Winner as well. I think
Okay.
it's an underappreciated song, because I released it 3 years ago.
Okay.
But I'm still trying to promote it now, and I feel like it didn't get the attention it needed. But it's a song that speaks to a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's have Winner, Zakia.
What is life? Life is all the good things. Life is all the bad things. You see, what is love? Love is when you want it, even though it hurts you inside. What is pain? Pain is feeling like your heart is breaking and your world is shaking. I won't give up, no, I won't give in. I won't walk out tonight. I said I won't give up, no, I won't give in. I won't walk out tonight, 'cause I'm a winner, a fighter, a soldier. I'm stronger, I live and breathe like you.
stronger. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. But you know, soul singing in Ghana is in our Ghana base is accepted differently. So how are they reacting? How are they, gelling to you? Those who have heard so
Those
far, I
who've
know.
heard so far.
Yes.
Well, to be fair, you see all the songs you've played, only one of them is out yet. So you guys are actually being given the exclusive premiere,
Wow.
yes.
Okay.
Most of them are not out, just one is out. But so far the reaction is that wow, like thank you, I think that sometimes people don't know what they need so you give it to them. When I started and I spoke to a few industry giants, they all tried to dissuade me. Oh, I for sold yeah, I have like koye
It means it wouldn't go
it
well.
wouldn't go well,
Do something else, like
do
Afro
something Afro
pop.
pop, like what is going on, do a commercial song. And I tried that, but I realized, like I said, I wasn't being true to myself. And the thing about me is that if I don't believe in what I'm doing, I don't do it well. That's it. I can't do it well. And for me, I said I was gonna do soul because that is what I feel like singing. And I really, really believe in God. I believe in the fact that if God says do something, it might be odd to everyone else, but there's a reason why he says do it, and it will work. And I feel like there's a market for soul singing. People don't know it because when a lot of like these corporate bodies have their dinners, banks, embassies, big companies, they're not going to call you to come and do club music for them. These big people, they just want to sit down and have a quiet dinner. You're going to go there and then you're going to sing soul for them, and you're going to get paid for it. Right? So that's a market. That's what I meant by there was a vacancy in the market. If you do hot songs, you get a love of the masses, but a lot of them are not even making money because our Ghana, our music structure or system is not yet like that, like very like properly structured. Where, for example, in America, your music will be streamed, people will download and pay, people will, you'll be paid, all your whatever you are owed and royalties, copyright fees. Here in Ghana, they'll just go online and go and download it for free. You're not making any music from you.
I can see you want to cause some changes. So let's discuss the areas that you think there should be change.
I think that first of all, people need to accept that music, not just singing, because there's rapping as well. Music is a legitimate career. It's not a hobby. It's not something you do in your free time. It's a full-time job. Like the person going to teach or the person going to the bank or the office, because you need to train your voice, you need to go to the studio, and it takes even more money than some of these things we are talking about. And you can make your money as well. So first of all, we need to respect people who have decided to do music. Second of all, I wish the system needs to be put in place so that, for example, each time a song is played on radio, you need to get some, some money, royalties in the clubs, in the pubs, so that people don't have access to go online and go and download music for free. These are some of the things that deter our parents from supporting us, because people are getting our music for free. You go and take 10,000 CDs to invest in an album, and then someone gets it for free. So the things I would like to change is, first of all, people's perception about music, and second of all, making music like profitable. Right, so that the right systems have to be in place for people to make the money that they are due. And then if we do that, music is a multi-billion-dollar industry. If it wasn't, it would be dead by now. Look at America, look at Europe, look at how look at Nigeria just here. Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, Simi, Olamide, they are living a large life. Like, they are living very well off the music they are making. We can do it as well. We just have to really sit down, put our heads together, and come up with an amazing system that works for everyone.
Okay, that's excellent. Okay, let's discuss COVID,
yeah.
Inevitable in 2020. So how have you been coping with COVID? Are you doing virtual concerts as well? How is it treating you?
Well, COVID has been, I think it is taking all of us by surprise. Nobody expected it, and it's turned the world as we know it upside down. Lives have been lost. Not just directly through the disease, but but people losing their sources of livelihood, and they are not making money, and they can't work. Children are still at home, not going to school. It's been a horrible thing. And for me, out of COVID has come out a lot of the great music I've made. So there's been a silver lining to it, because being forced to stay at home, I've been forced to create a lot. Instead of running around partying and chilling, you sit in the house and you actually put pen to paper, and something good has come out of it. I've been doing a lot of Yeah, I go in Instagram live, I talk to my fans. It's forced all of us to be creative.
That's
because
true.
if you can't come out to meet the people that support you, you need to find a way of getting to interact with them. So yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your single, Anna Singi.
And I said, yeah.
We'll be going to that and we'll play Anna Singi.
Okay.
So, what inspired the song Anna Singi?
Anna Singing is again one of those songs that just came. So I went to Gajesberg, who's my producer in the studio, and then I had a melody. We're working on that melody for an Afrobeat song, and I think he started to play something random on the keyboard, and then I was like, hold on, this sounds interesting, and then I just started to freestyle, and then the Anna Singing just came. Baby, I talk no, Anna Singing, call and care. Anna Singing. It means that my sister, my brother don't cry, it shall be well. And I realized that I think I had been feeling sad a few days before because, money and the music. So I think, like I said, when I've been feeling a certain type of way, as soon as I open my mouth to sing, that emotion comes rushing in. And I realized I was trying to encourage myself. And I think it came out of, actually, I just said, Zakia Takono. Zakia, don't cry, it shall be well. So I made that song to, to encourage myself to keep going, it shall be well. And a lot of people are relating to it because life is not too easy. A lot of people are going through stuff, and it's good to remind people that, to not give up, to hold on, it shall be well.
Okay, so let's hear it. Anna Singi by
Anna
Zaki.
Singi.
Anna Singi.
Yes.
Anna Singi. So, listeners, listen to Anna Singi. Very touching.
Africa, yeah.
Baby, takono, anasege. Baby, takono, anasege. Baby, takono, anasege. Takono, anasege. Dim hake, anasege. Kola kebe, anasege. Hush, baby, don't you cry. I love you more than the sky.
Yes, music in your background, Anna Singi by Zakia. Anna Singi. Zakia.
Yeah.
So that's your song.
That is my song. I'm so proud of Anna Singing. Yeah, I'm so proud of it, and the fact that it's in Wale is amazing. It's been out 3 weeks, and like the response from Wa has been amazing. Like I said, we are not very well known in, like, the Ghana entertainment, like, I mean, at the national level when it comes to entertainment. So to have one of us do something, it's always been great. I've had a lot of support from W93.5 FM, DJ Obede. Thank you so much. We had an interview, I think 2-3 weeks ago. That's Mohammed, Mr. Marsh. It's been amazing.
So tell them something in Wale.
Ndaba mine impiama he imbiara he ya baraka yagaja anam blana ya nyogoma anam blana ya nyoga yeni ngana anam blana yang asonna maka en yala na agani mitore baraka yagaja ani ya nombo mpo he mun kan yala na man irana ana malan kane mala menna suman kati yirna ka yirmala ka yala ja ai suma baraka.
That was beautiful. Now we've come to the end of the interview. Any words for your sponsors, your friends, your loved ones? Then we end it.
First of all, I'd love to thank Africa Global Radio for bringing me to this very august platform. In the am I allowed to say, let the cat out of the bag? Miss Yasmin Bitugu, she's amazing. I've not known her for that long, but for someone to meet you and to be so in love with your talent and to give you an opportunity, I think that is a blessing, right? And for me, because I've seen the guests that's been on this show before me, they are not small boys and girls, let's say. These are very established people. And to be sitting down here in the seat that Reggie Roxton, sat in, that Trigmatic sat in, and the other amazing creatives, so young in my career, I feel honored. Thank you so much, Yasmin. Thank you so much, team. Thank you so much, Africa Global Radio. Thank you so much for everyone who supported my music so far. To Gadgetsberg for helping me create, and for everyone out there. And I hope that when you hear my song, you will hear something that you yourself wish you could say, but you couldn't say it. So I'm here to be your voice. So
quickly share your social media handles with us.
Yes, you can find me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all social media platforms at ZAKIAKUNGE, Zakia Kunge. You could also follow at AF Global Radio as well on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. They are Africa Global Radio. If you follow them, you see my socials there as well. So big ups. You guys, you need to support what is authentic. You need to support what is good. And AF Global Radio is doing amazing things, and we need to support to make it bigger.
Okay, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me, Empress.
Okay.